Welcome to the Healthcare and Benefits Division presentation on mid-year changes and military leave. Today, we're going to talk about what is a mid-year change, special enrollment and qualifying events, special enrollment period, how to make a mid-year change, and retroactive benefit contributions. We're also going to talk about what options are there for employees going on active duty military leave. How do employees waive state plan coverage while on military leave? And how do employees reinstate state plan coverage when returning from military leave? I will provide information that will help you educate your employees enrolled in the state plan about options available to them if they experience a special enrollment or qualifying event or going out on active duty military leave. What is a mid-year change? Employees eligible for the state plan may enroll within 31 days from the date the employee becomes eligible. This is the initial enrollment period. The state plan offers open enrollment during the fall each year, which allows employees to make changes to their state plan coverage for the upcoming benefit year or calendar year. Outside of the initial enrollment and open enrollment periods, employees are unable to make benefit changes mid-year unless they experience a special enrollment or qualifying event, which triggers a special enrollment period. A special enrollment or qualifying event is a life event that a member or dependent experiences, which triggers a special enrollment period, allowing them to make changes to their benefit elections outside of their initial enrollment or open enrollment period. The special enrollment period is a period of time allowed under the state plan other than the eligible person's initial enrollment or open enrollment period, during which an eligible person may request coverage changes on the state plan as a result of certain events that create a special enrollment right. The state plan operates under the cafeteria plan, which allows employees to pay their benefit contributions pre-tax. Because of cafeteria plan rules, the IRS prevents the state plan from allowing employees to make changes to their benefits mid-year without experiencing a special enrollment or qualifying event. Each year during open enrollment, the Healthcare and Benefits Division encourages employees to carefully review their elections and make changes for the upcoming benefit year. Employees can add or remove dependents during open enrollment without a special enrollment or qualifying event. Adding dependents mid-year. The following special enrollment qualifying events allow state plan members to add dependents to medical, dental, and vision benefits mid-year, plus increase or add flexible spending accounts or FSAs. Birth or adoption. This allows employees to elect coverage and/or add dependents to medical, dental, and vision benefits, plus add or increase the flexible spending account. Employees must complete their mid-year change within 91 days from the date of birth or adoption. Employee must provide an official birth certificate or court-approved adoption, placement, or legal guardianship documentation. Marriage or declaration of domestic partnership. This allows employees to add a spouse and other dependents acquired, for example, stepchildren, due to the employee's marriage or declaration of domestic partnership to medical, dental, and vision benefits, plus add or increase their FSA. Employees must complete their mid-year change within 60 days from the date of marriage or declaration of domestic partnership. Employees must provide a copy of the official marriage certificate or declaration of domestic partnership paperwork. Loss of coverage elsewhere. This allows employees to add dependents who have lost coverage from another group health plan due to no fault of their own to medical, dental, and vision benefits, plus add or increase FSAs. Employees must complete their mid-year change within 60 days from the loss of the group health plan. Employees must provide proof of loss plus dependent verification documentation, for example, birth certificate or marriage certificate. State plan medical, dental, vision coverage becomes effective the date of the event. Flexible spending accounts due to the birth or adoption become effective the date of birth or adoption. All other changes to FSAs become effective the month following the event. For example, baby born September 12th, 2023. State plan coverage and the FSAs become effective September 12th of 2023. Example 2, member marries on September 12th of 2023. State plan coverage becomes effective September 2023, plus the FSAs, they don't become effective until October 1st of 2023. Please note, it's important that employees complete mid-year changes and provide the required documentation timely to reduce retroactive benefit contributions. We will discuss retroactive benefit contributions in the next slide. We will also discuss how employees complete a mid-year change in a coming slide. Retroactive benefit contributions. Members adding dependents mid-year may owe retroactive benefit contributions for amounts owed but not collected from the member's paycheck. Example, employee completes a mid-year change on September 15th of 2023 to add a baby born on July 12th of 2023. Member provides a copy of the birth certificate on September 30th of 2023, and the Healthcare and Benefit Division approves the mid-year change on October 2nd of 2023. Retroactive benefit contributions will be owed for the 7 pay periods in which the dependent was covered and contributions were not collected from the employee's paycheck. Once the Healthcare and Benefits Division adds dependent to the state plan, the employee will receive 2 notification emails if retroactive benefit contributions are owed. Please remind your employees to read emails from the Healthcare and Benefits Division to avoid missing important updates that could affect their benefit elections and benefit contributions deducted from their paycheck. Removing dependents mid-year. The following special enrollment and qualifying events allow state plan members to remove dependents from medical, dental, and vision benefits mid-year, plus decrease or terminate flexible spending accounts or FSAs. Gain of coverage elsewhere. This allows employees to remove dependents who have gained coverage elsewhere from medical, dental, and vision benefits, plus reduce or terminate their flexible spending accounts. Employees must complete their mid-year change within 60 days from the effective date of the new coverage. Employees must provide proof of the gained coverage. Divorce or dissolution of domestic partnership. This allows employees to remove dependents due to divorce or dissolution of domestic partnership from medical, dental, and vision benefits, plus reduce or terminate flexible spending accounts. Employees must complete their mid-year change within 60 days from the date of the divorce or dissolution of domestic partnership. Employees must provide court-approved divorce decree or dissolution of domestic partnership paperwork found on our website at benefits.mt.gov. State plan coverage terminates on the last day of the month immediately following the date of the event unless the event was the first day of the month. In example 1, if a member gained new coverage on September 12th of 2023, state plan coverage will terminate on September 30th of 2023. In example 2, if a member gained new coverage on September 1st of 2023, the state plan coverage will terminate on August 31st of 2023. Employees will receive a credit in an upcoming paycheck if any refunds are owed due to removing a dependent from the state plan. Dependent children turning 26 will automatically be removed from the employee's state plan coverage on the last day of the month the dependent child turns 26. The employee will receive a letter advising them the dependent was removed. Dependents removed due to divorce or turning age 26 will receive a COBRA offer to continue state plan coverage for up to 36 months. The COBRA offer will be sent once the dependent has been removed from the state plan. If the removal of the dependent changes the employee's benefit contribution amount, the employee may receive a credit in an upcoming paycheck for any benefit contributions deducted from for the dependent's coverage. How do employees complete a mid-year change? Employees make changes to the state plan due to special enrollment or qualifying events will complete their request in the state plan's eligibility portal at benefits.mt.gov. To complete a mid-year change, the employee will select benefit enrollment and changes and log into the portal. Please note, refer employees electing or changing joint core to the Healthcare and Benefits Division. Employees signed into the State of Montana network will be able to access the portal without entering logon information except for the Department of Justice employees who will need to enter their CJ number and computer password. Employees logging in outside the State of Montana network will need to enter a user ID and password that they create. If they are first-time users, they will need the company key, which is State of Montana, all one word, all lowercase. Please note, employees electing or changing joint core will need to contact the Healthcare and Benefits Division at 1-800-287-8266 or email benefitsquestions@mt.gov. Active duty military leave. The Uniformed Services Employment and Reemployment Rights Act, or USERRA, provides reemployment rights for members of the National Guard and Reserve who are called to active duty military leave service. In addition, various state laws and policies govern treatment of state employees when they leave and return to employment in a state agency. Employees going on active duty military leave for more than 31 days can continue or waive state plan coverage while on active duty. The active duty military leave election form is located on the Healthcare and Benefits Division website at benefits.mt.gov/forms. The active duty military leave election form must be returned to the Healthcare and Benefit Division within 31 days from the date the employee is activated. Employee must include a copy of the official active duty leave orders. Employee continuing state plan coverage while on active duty can prepay benefits for current benefit period from their final paycheck prior to going out on leave. Employees who have been called to active duty military leave for more than 31 days have the option to either continue state plan coverage or waive coverage while on military leave. If they choose to waive coverage, they must submit the active duty military leave form found on the Healthcare and Benefit Division website. The form must include a copy of the official leave orders and be submitted to the Healthcare and Benefit Division within 31 days from the date the employee was called to active duty. If the employee chooses to continue coverage while on active duty, they will need to pay their portion of their biweekly benefit contributions while on leave. They can choose to prepay for the current benefit period out of their last paycheck or make monthly benefit contributions while on leave. Employees on active duty military leave may choose to remain enrolled on the state plan on while on active duty military leave. Employees can prepay their benefit contributions from their last paycheck by returning the active duty military leave election form found at benefits.mt.gov/forms. Because active duty military members are unable to keep optional life or long-term disability benefits while on active duty, the employee will need to complete the active duty military leave election form even if they remain enrolled on the state plan. Employees can pay their benefit contributions out of their checking or savings account while on active duty. To enroll in ACH, employees need to contact the Healthcare and Benefits Division. Employees can also pay their benefit contributions by going to benefits.mt.gov and selecting Make a Payment. Military leave waiving coverage. Employees on active duty for more than 31 days can waive all coverages or just optional benefits, dental, vision hardware, life and/or long-term disability insurance, or flexible spending accounts. Employees may keep medical-only coverage and remove dependents and/or terminate optional benefits. However, they must remain enrolled in medical benefits to keep any optional coverage, including dependent coverage. Active duty military members are unable to keep optional life insurance or long term disability benefits while on active duty. Employees can continue basic life insurance. However, basic life insurance claims are not payable if the service member passes away while on active duty. Active duty military members can port or convert their life policies by contacting Blue Cross Blue Shield of Montana at 1 866 739 4090. Flexible spending accounts or FSAs can be waived or reduced. Employees on active duty leave for over 180 days may request a qualified reservist distribution or QRD, which allows the employee to withdraw funds from their medical FSA while on leave without a medical claim. To request a QRD, contact ASI Flex at 1 800 659 3035. The active duty military leave election form is located on the Healthcare and Benefit Division website at benefits.mt.gov/forms. Employees going out on active duty military leave do have the option to waive all coverages or just the optional benefits, including dependent coverage, while on military leave. In order to keep any benefit, the employee must remain enrolled in the medical plan and pay their out of pocket benefit contributions. Keep in mind, supplemental life and long term disability is not available when the employee is on active duty leave. So, regardless of whether they waive optional life or long term disability when they are on active duty, if the employee does pass away or becomes disabled during military leave, benefits are not available. Employees can continue basic life as long as they continue medical benefits, but actual benefit payment is not available if the service member passes away due to active duty military leave. Employees are able to keep or reduce their flexible spending accounts if they remain covered on the medical plan. If the employee is on active duty for over 180 days, they can request a qualified reservist distribution from their FSA by contacting ASI Flex directly at 1 800 659 3035. Returning from active duty military leave. Employees returning from active duty military leave can reinstate all coverages previously enrolled in and make open enrollment elections if the employee missed the open enrollment period due to military leave. Once the employee returns from active duty, they have 31 days from the date they have been released from active duty to re enroll in the state plan coverage. Any benefits terminated while on active duty will be reinstated. If the employee missed the open enrollment period due to active duty military leave, the employee will have the same options offered to other employees during open enrollment. Employees can choose either the date they returned to their job or the date their coverage ended with TRICARE, as long as it's within 31 days from the date they returned from active duty. The employee will need to provide a copy of their orders releasing the employee from active duty. To reinstate coverage, the employee will need to contact the Healthcare and Benefit Division for a mid-year change form. Employees returning from active duty military leave will have to complete a mid-year change form to reinstate coverage. Please defer the employee to the Healthcare and Benefit Division, as the mid-year change form must be provided by the Healthcare and Benefit Division service team because the form is not on the Healthcare and Benefit Division website. Agency education. Agencies are the first point of contact for the employee. If you're notified that an employee has experienced a life event or is going out on military leave, please educate them that there are options available if they're enrolled in the state plan. Benefit changes cannot be made mid year without a special enrollment or qualifying event. Employees going out on active duty military leave are able to continue state coverage or waive all or a portion of their coverage. Remind employees that there are deadlines. Employees that return from active duty military leave can reinstate all benefit options. And please refer employees to the Healthcare and Benefit Division with any questions. We do want you to direct employees to the Healthcare and Benefit Division if they have questions and need assistance. But the agency is the first point of contact, and providing this information up front will help avoid potential delays or missed benefit opportunities. We hope this presentation provided a better understanding of options employees have if they experience a life event or going out on active duty military leave. Please contact our office at 1 800 287 8266 or email us at benefitsquestions@mt.gov if you have any additional questions. More information is on our website at benefits.mt.gov.